Welcome back to your daily deep dive. Today, we're tackling a topic none of us can sidestep: uncertainty. No matter how much we crave stability or clarity, uncertainty will always be part of life's equation. Instead of letting it paralyze us, we're flipping the script, exploring not just how to live with it, but how to embrace it as a driving force. Let's dive into why this mindset shift matters and how it can transform your life. Psychologists often point out that humans have an almost primal hunger for certainty. It anchors us, gives us direction, and alleviates fear. Yet the experts in data, from statisticians to economists, argue that certainty is a mirage. While we can reduce uncertainty to some extent, eliminating it entirely is impossible. No amount of research, analysis, or preparation will bring absolute clarity, whether we're analyzing the past, navigating the present, or predicting the future. This realization can feel disheartening, right? But since uncertainty is here to stay, fretting over what tomorrow holds is not just futile, it's exhausting. So, what's the alternative? Adapting, embracing the unknown. That's not to say we should plunge blindly into situations without planning. Instead, it's about recognizing when enough research and preparation have been done and having the courage to take the next step despite lingering doubt. Imagine standing at the mouth of a dimly lit tunnel. You've done your homework, brought a flashlight, scouted the entrance, and mapped the terrain. You don't have every answer, but you know enough to take the first step. That's the essence of moving forward despite uncertainty. Acknowledging the risks while trusting your ability to navigate whatever lies ahead. But here's where it gets tricky. Understanding the need to act is one thing. Mustering the emotional strength to do so is entirely another. Often, we know in our heads that embracing uncertainty is the right path, but fear still plants its feet firmly in the way. This internal battle between logic and emotion is what makes leaning into the unknown such a challenge, and why today we're breaking it down step by step. At the heart of our resistance to uncertainty is one primary fear: failure. Let's face it, we all want guarantees. If given a choice between three paths, most of us would prefer to know exactly which one leads to success without detours or dead ends. But life rarely offers such clarity. More often than not, it's through taking the wrong path that we discover the right one. Trial and error isn't a flaw in the system, it is the system. The desire for certainty can trap us in a cycle of overanalyzing. You've likely experienced this. The endless weighing of pros and cons, the obsessive simulation of outcomes, the hesitance to act because you can't see the full picture. This phenomenon, often called analysis paralysis, is a sneaky thief. It steals time, energy, and opportunities. Ironically, the very failure we fear is often what propels us forward. Missteps, while frustrating, offer clarity in a way no amount of theorizing ever could. So, if failure is unavoidable, what can we do? Start by shifting your perspective. Instead of dreading failure, approach it with curiosity. What can it teach you? What insights or strengths can you gain from the experience? Agile learners often find that they don't need to repeat their mistakes many times before discovering the right path. Trial and error isn't just a method, it's a masterclass in adaptation. Another powerful shift is reassessing the cost of failure. When we break it down, we often realize the stakes aren't as high as we built them up to be. Sure, failure might cost time, effort, or money, but these losses are often manageable. What truly stings is the hit to our ego, the sense of feeling less than when things don't go as planned. But let's put that into perspective. Just as one golden coin doesn't make someone wealthy, one mistake doesn't define someone as a failure. Even a series of missteps doesn't warrant such a label. By remembering this, we can better absorb life's punches and stay the course. But here's the catch. Mindset shifts, while transformative, aren't always enough to overcome hesitation. Sometimes, Even when you've rationalized that failure is a stepping stone and not a wall, fear still lingers. This is where action becomes your ally. When thinking fails to dissolve doubt, taking bold steps forward often does. It's not about blindly rushing in, but about making the best decision you can with the information you have and adjusting as you go. Fear, while daunting, is rarely insurmountable. It's a speed bump, not a roadblock. And here's the secret. The more you practice acting in spite of fear, the easier it gets. Over time, facing uncertainty becomes less of a battle and more of a habit. Uncertainty may never disappear, but by blending thoughtful preparation with decisive action, it can become a powerful force for growth. So take that first step, embrace the unknown, and let the journey teach you what it will. The unknown isn't your enemy, it's your opportunity to evolve. And with that, the next chapter of your story awaits.